And let's start with sugar, where the latest report says that the sugar production in India in the next year looks positive. A top official of the International Sugar Organization has said that the outlook is positive despite concerns about drought situation in some states like Maharashtra. ISO, however, did not provide any estimates for sugar production during 2013-14 marketing year, October to September in India. The sugar output this year is pegged at around 24.5 million tons. That's the statement coming in from ISMA there. That's the figure that they have been working about as well. In the non-agro space, though, you have seen the turnaround continue in case of the crude prices. That one has been trading on the positive side, but there has been a bit of a decline coming in case of the base metal prices and precious metals. Those have declined, and quite sharply, especially in the Indian markets, because you have seen the rupee appreciate quite strongly. So there's a sea of red when it comes to the Indian exchanges. Internationally, of course, crude prices holding 0.5% up on your screen. Let's get in then. Ram Pitre, he's Senior VP, Head Commodity and Currency at Anand Rathi, and he joins us live on the show. Ram, hi, welcome. Let's start with the crude prices because that's the only space that's trading positive in the international markets. How are you reading onto the Cyprus agreement bailout deadline today and the impact on the commodities?
Yeah, basically on international market, we have seen a low of almost 89.30 and it has bounced back to almost 94.65 level. And slightly it is correcting on the downside. But at the moment on international market, I can say 93 and 94.65 is kind of a level we can see in international market. And domestically, again, because of the rupee appreciation, we might come down to almost 5100 level. So that is a good level to buy with a stop loss of 5080 and for a target price of say around 5150 to 5080.
Ram, also, what's your sense coming in for the precious metals now? Because gold prices have been trading within that 1600, 1613, that $10 range has been going on since Asia to the European markets right now. What's your sense coming in for that?
Gold, in fact, of last 1 week, it is holding above $1,600 very well, and it is not breaking on upside also 1,617. So maximum upside I can see around 1,623 to 1,627. The break either side will give the new direction for the market, and on a downside 1,600 is a very crucial support level, and it is holding at the break below that we might see a quick sell-off to almost 1590. On international market, the euro is playing a very important role. 1.30 is holding at the moment, but the break and the close below 130. Again, the euro might slide down to 1.29 to 1.2804 level or so. If that happens, though, definitely there will be pressure on gold, and gold likely to correct further below 1,600 level or so. Coming back to domestic market, again, because of the rupee appreciation, I feel that 29,600, 29,625 is a good level to sell with a stop loss of 29,680. For a target price of 29,500 and 29,400 can be seen in the evening market.
Ram, what's your sense coming in for silver? Would you want to sell that one as well? Because we haven't seen much of an opportunity buying coming in for that one.
It is, in fact, on international market, it is trading in the range between 2840, 2930 kind of a level. It is not breaking the either side, it is trading in the range. So, again, the break of either side will give the clear direction. But overall, compared to gold, silver is slightly weak. And I feel that sell on a rally will be, it is advisable on in domestic market. So if it comes to around 54,200, 54,300 level with a stop loss of 54,500, you can go, you can sell silver for a target price of 53,760 or even 53,325 can be seen.
While gold and crude prices have seen 3 weeks of constant gains, that really has not been the case with the base metal prices. Copper prices are putting in a second straight month of a decline coming in, Ram. What's your sense on prices there?
Most of the base metal pack is trading in the range and with a downward bias, and strength in the dollar putting pressure on definitely on the base metal prices, especially in copper. And we have seen a low of 7,495 and it has bounced back quite a bit to around $7,750. But again today, since morning, it is the pressure on the downside. The break again at 7,600 on LME will put a pressure again on the downside. And in the domestic market, if you get around 418.50 level, kind of a level, you can go short with a stop loss of 420. Again, the target will be around 415 and 414.50 can be seen.
That's about copper, but what's your sense coming in for lead and zinc? Because we've seen 3-month lows onto these as well.
Lead, zinc also definitely entire base metal pack is looking weak because of the strength in the dollar. And I feel that again lead, if you get around 118.30, 18.50 level kind of a level, you can go short with a stop loss of 118.75. It's a quick, very strong resistance level, and we may see 117.50, 117 kind of a level.
Ram, we spoke about the crude prices, but what's your sense coming in for the natural gas? Because that has been a gainer in the previous week, nearly 3% of run-up what we saw in the previous week. Do you see it continuing, or do you think 200 is just about where it's holding right now?
Yeah, because it is holding about 200 level per, today is the last day for March contract. But if you would like to take a chance between 214.50 or 215 kind of level, if you can go short with a stick to stop loss of 216.25 and 211, 209 kind of a level can be seen in the evening market.
Now, what's your sense coming in for the Indian rupee now? Because even as the international markets have been trading steady or have been declining today ahead of the Cyprus deadline, it's the appreciating rupee really which is taking the prices further lower here for us.
Yeah, range I can see around, we have seen a low up almost $53.90 against rupee, and 53.90 it has gone back to almost 54.50 level. There is a kind of a strong resistance around 54.50, 55 level. I'll be selling out if it comes to around today for 54.30, 54.25 kind of a level. We can go short for a target price of definitely 53.90 in a day or two.
Ram, just one final word coming in for base metals yet again. You have a sell call coming in for all the base metal prices, but do you see any kind of a rally coming back into this space, or do you think it's a sell-on rally kind of a strategy which might continue in case of most of these base metal prices going forward as well?
Yeah, at the moment looks like it, at least we are going closer to the 31st March, it's a quarterly closing. Looks like the pressure likely to continue, and sell on a rally in most of the base metal pack is likely to continue.
So what would you really want to buy into this whole space then?
At the moment, at a lower level, if at all, if it comes to copper, 410, 412 kind of level, if it sudden fall, that is a good level to go long with a stop loss of 410, then you can get around 415 or 420 kind of a level. But overall, the range is, you can say 410 to 420 level in copper.